but not yeah. Alright. I've actually been pretty good at like doing it without the sink.
Can you grab some of the coasters right there under the water bottle?
Those Trader Without a Radio coasters that are available online.
Those branded coasters,
right? Yo, that's gonna be. Imagine what we'd be able to sell those. That's awesome.
I don't know about those specifically.
Well, yeah, maybe like plastic ones that are a lot cheaper to make.
Knockoff ones?
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Trader Without a Radio. You already know how it goes. If you love this and this is your third or fourth, fifth time viewing this, you should be able to hit that subscribe button. If not, then Renee will have to ride a mule down the street to Walgreens and buy us a couple more subscriptions. What's up, Renee? How you doing?
So where's this mule coming from?
I have no idea.
None of this was planned.
I don't know. Maybe our special guest had some plans on bringing a mule.
What if he is the mule?
Ooh.
What's up, Delgado?
How's it going?
What's going on, Delgado? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How y'all?
Pretty good. Wait, can we specify like what kind of mule? Because you know how there's like the drug mule and like
that's immediately what I was thinking. Like I'm gonna be riding some like crackhead.
Yeah, like a crackhead on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Not that you're a crackhead, but you know,
or
no.
This guy with Clint Eastwood. I'm just gonna hop on his shoulders real quick.
Damn, that's an old ass dude.
That's an old mule.
You break him.
You're gonna drop him.
Yeah. That's a great way to start this conversation.
It is. Yeah. So one thing right off the bat, you can move the mic closer to your face a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
You just don't be scared.
I don't know where you want it. What sounds good?
How do you want it?
I don't know. Say some words. Talk to me. Tell us about yourself.
Say something weird. I don't know. What's up? How y'all doing?
All right.
That's great. That's great.
Is it working?
All right, but yeah, mules.
Yeah. Mules. How does one become a mule?
I don't know. Do you think? I feel like to become a mule, like that's not your intention, right? Like nobody wakes up one day and is like, I'm gonna be a mule. I'm gonna be a drug mule.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be a dealer. I don't want to be a user. I just want to be a mule.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to like travel and make money.
Shit.
Ooh,
that's a good way to think about that angle.
Yeah.
They're like, I've always wanted to see Colombia,
but I could never afford it. Yeah.
And if I like give myself up to this, like,
so it's
fly in and out for free, like while I'm there, probably get to hang out for a minute or two.
If you think about it, like, is there a contract as to how many trips you have to make? And like,
maybe if you're like I don't know, what do you call it, like a freelance mule?
I don't know how many like mules are just like picking to be mules though, you know?
Because like I feel like most mules are like people who've like been sex trafficked.
Yeah,
and,
this is your slave job of muling, not like.
Wouldn't it be cool though if it was a more professional setting?
Yeah,
like,
side of income.
Yeah.
So it'd be like
exactly.
You go through 4 interviews before you
like a surrogate mother, you know?
Yeah.
But instead of putting a baby in you. They put drugs in you.
Let's just pack you up. See how many bags we can fit. That's a part of the interview process.
Here's the deal. We pay you $20K for every shipment you pass across the border. After your 10th shipment, you get a bonus.
Ooh,
you get holidays off.
Yeah, that's perfect.
just make your own schedule. Really work when you need to.
Yeah,
work when you need to. You just got to make sure you make your delivery before. Oh, actually, this sounds kind of good.
This sounds great. Yo, if this podcast stuff doesn't work out, like, no, that's horrible. Yeah,
like, do you think it benefits a mule to be bigger? Like, you know, if you have like a little like 80-pound 5-foot girl, she can't carry as much weight as like a 6'8" linebacker, you know?
Yeah. But she will like move through she'd be more discreet though.
She would move through TSA more discreet.
Yeah, you know, like, oh, she's not carrying anything and she's got the most weight.
Damn true.
Yeah.
As opposed to like the big ass dude, like everyone's gonna stop him. It's like, hey, you play in the NFL?
Yeah, right? Hey,
Imagine
buddy.
if that was like a common like post NFL like job.
A post NFL job.
It's like this year 32% of all NFL retirees got into the mule business.
Wow.
Bro, that'd be so funny. Like you gotta keep you get accustomed to certain grade of living.
Get your hustle on, man.
Yeah,
Whatever.
dude.
Do what you gotta do.
That's so random. Yeah, man. So we didn't bring you on to talk about drug business, but we brought you on to learn about what Delgado does. Everybody, like, okay, do you have a first? Is that your first name?
No, my first name's Eric.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we had too many Erics,
I never knew that.
So you just went by Delgado.
Yeah.
Yo, I feel that, man.
Yeah,
there's like a million Jose's
like
out there.
My whole life, yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. Okay, so your first name's Eric. At what age were they like, yo, let's drop Eric, let's just call you Delgado?
Let's drop this whole Eric thing.
Yeah,
Man,
it's not working out.
I've been hearing Delgado probably since like 3rd or 4th grade.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty early.
Yeah, as soon as like organized sports became a thing, like Delgado was like used. So
Damn,
like
that's dope.
little pee-wee baseball and
Yeah.
football and
That kind of makes
all
sense
that
though,
stuff.
because then at that point you can be like, "Hey, Eric," because then you have like half the team.
Because all
turning
your
around.
coaches call you Delgado, and then
Yeah.
like the 3 kids who are also in your class are like, "Oh, Delgado," and then
And it just
becomes
sticks.
It just
a
sticks.
thing. Yeah, and
That's-
then there's always 14 and a half Erics in every class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're like, why?
Yeah,
that's true.
Like, go home.
yeah. Damn,
How,
that's
how did
crazy.
that happen for you? Actually, like, because yours is kind of weird because not everyone actually calls you Trado.
Yeah, no. So it's weird. It started like around 6th grade. Actually, when I moved over here on this side of town,
To the
all
right
the new
side.
kids were like, "Yo, we're gonna call you Trado," and it was weird. Yeah, because I was like, "All
You
right,
didn't
cool."
even
I
have a
was,
say in it.
yeah, I was new to the school, and everyone's like, "Yo, we're gonna call you Trado," because I think there was another Jose in the
They're
class.
like, we got 17 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys are all cousins, so we're gonna call you Trado. But no, and then it's weird because like my friends called me Trado, but then
Yeah.
my brother's like group of friends called him Trado, and he's a lot older than me.
Right.
And then my sister's friend, like it all, like each one of us, they call it Trado, and we are all like 4 years apart. So then when like
Yeah,
we
then
became
we'd-
like adults and stuff, and we had like parties, one of them would be like, "Yo, Trado," and then we would all turn, and it's like, "Oh
yeah,
shit, wait."
it made family gatherings weird when I would say Trado.
Oh yeah, it's super weird. Then my mom calls my dad Trado, like it's.
Oh shit, I didn't even know about that one.
Yeah, look at that.
The more I know.
The whole line of Trados in
The
this.
whole
Yeah.
Trado cathalon.
Yeah.
Well, like I feel like you guys got lucky then. Like you hit like the last name jackpot because you got a super common first name. But what if your last name was like Hernandez or like Gomez?
Like Garcia.
Yeah. So what are they gonna call you?
Yo,
A
G.
G
Yeah, just G.
H
No.
H G or H G J G.
HH grad.
HH grad.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Yeah.
It's so weird how that happens.
And then some people like their name is like Jacob and they go by Matthew. No,
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. That's
shit
weird.
like that. Like William and it gets shortened to Billy for some reason.
Which one's shortened for, or like Dick? That's
Richard.
Oh,
Richard, right? How does
Yeah.
that? How is that even a thing? Like, oh, you know, we just call him Dick. Like,
It's like, yeah, we got Richard, Rich, and Dick. Like, you get 3.
Which one you want to
Good
be
luck.
known as?
Yeah.
It's
that would
weird.
suck.
Like,
Yeah, that
people
is
just
weird.
have a weird thing with shortening names. I've had people try to shorten my name.
Really? That's like 4
Yeah.
letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nene.
Nene.
Well, that's not even
Or Riri.
that's not
but
even them
still, like,
shortening. It's the same amount of
We're
syllables.
just like, why have 2 different sounds when you could just repeat the same one twice?
Yeah, exactly. Riri.
Like, I've had people just cut out the last E and call me Ren.
That's actually that could work.
And like the first time it happened, I was like, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, I just shortened it. It was too long." I was like, "What do you mean? It's 2 syllables?" It's like, "Yeah, now it's 1."
What up, Run? Nah, that's weird.
And it was really weird. This was like in high school, like my freshman year of high school,
Yeah.
and this was way before Kylo Ren was a thing.
That's what I was thinking about, yeah.
So if anybody's gonna sue anybody, I'm suing Disney.
Damn. Wait, I remember they used to call you Renaissance Center for a while.
Well, that one was just that's like
That
the
was
whole
just stupid.
opposite. Like,
They should make your name a lot longer so it's funny.
you know, your name's too short.
Yeah.
Like I always have all this free time after I call your name.
Yeah, that's funny, man. Where did you grow up, bro? That just put him on the spot.
Yeah, no.
So where did you tell us?
No, I grew up in the northern burbs.
Oh, nice.
Round Lake Beach. It's like 15 minutes from Gurney. If you went to Six Flags, like 15 minutes from there, straight
Yeah.
west.
My aunt used to live in Round Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a
Yeah.
really nice neighborhood.
Do they have a round lake there or?
I don't know, but it was like one of those street. What are they called? The cul-de-sac or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that how am I
Cul-de-sac,
saying- Yeah.
yeah.
So it was really cool. Like they had like a basketball rim outside all the time, and like we would just
Yeah, I
hang
lived
out.
in a cul-de-sac too. It was-
Yeah.
Damn, that's like the
Nice.
dream as a kid.
Yeah, dude.
we would play baseball and never have to worry about like cars.
Yeah, because the only cars are people that live there.
Yeah, like
You don't have
screw
to-
those cars. Like
You don't have to
you're
worry
getting hit with
about-
a tennis ball. Good luck.
Dude, we would be like in the middle of an intense game. It's like, yo, car, everybody move. Like,
You got to move the
Yeah,
basketball
we, like,
rim.
Almost never had to scream car.
damn, that's the dream.
Yeah, it's great.
Shit. So other than
Wait,
that,
baseball?
oh,
You guys play baseball like in the middle
We
of
did
the
it
street?
all. We did it
Damn,
all.
that's badass.
Yeah.
That's
We
how
played-
much
we played
space they had.
baseball, and we had like the cul-de-sac, but the middle of the cul-de-sac wasn't like just flat or straight. It had like a curb with like a grass patch, and there's like 2 trees in the middle
cool.
of it too.
Yeah.
And we would like base was like on that like little island in the middle, so like we'd be playing around the tree as like one base, like
Yeah.
underneath it.
Damn, that's pretty badass.
Yeah, it
that's
was a good
cool.
time.
We had an alley.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because we had a full-on park like a block away. And we would never go to the park.
Yeah, our park was 2 blocks away. We just walk around the corner.
I mean, it's a lot more convenient right there.
Yeah, just pull up.
There's never lines in the alley.
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because then you got to go to the park, and then what if all the rims are busy?
Do you remember like being little and like playing basketball, but like the 3-point was like behind the rock, like no one moved this rock because this is where the 3 is, or like the free throw was like the little. Well,
remember we had the little stain on the cement.
Yeah, the grease stain or whatever.
It was like a grease stain.
Yeah,
like that grease stain is the free throw line.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
It worked.
Damn, that's crazy.
It worked though. It got the job done.
Yeah.
So I had 2 points that I wanted to get into, just kind of to lead off with, and it was like kind of quick, like how you met story, or when was the first time you met story. And I was trying to think of the first time I met Delgado, like at least for like 20 minutes today, and I could not remember for the life of me.
Shit.
So Delgado, do you remember?
It was probably just frisbee practice. Like I probably just showed up to a random one, and you were like, "Ah, there he is."
There he is. All right, well, this is it. This is how it starts.
And like I couldn't remember for the life of me. And I remember like meeting other people, like another person who was on the frisbee team with us. His name was Michael, but we already had Mike, so we needed to call him something else. So we went by Grizz, a shortened version of his last name.
Oh, okay.
And I remember that specific practice where he introduced himself for the first time.
I mean, I remember my first Grizz experience too.
Yeah.
Like it's something about that man.
Like
I'm picturing like a 6'5", like tall bearded dude, and I hope it's not.
Almost.
Really?
He's like 6, maybe 2 or 3.
6'2", 6'3"-ish.
Scrawny, like white dude, but he's great. I love him.
As long as he has a beard.
No.
he doesn't have a beard. So you don't like him now.
No, with a name like that, come on, dude, you got to be able
great
to.
Dude, one of my best friends. I love that man. Yeah.
But so I remember specifically that. Like I remember where we were standing in proportion to each other. Like I remember so many details about it.
So how is that one so like
I don't
memorable?
know. It's not.
I'm not that memorable.
Yeah, that's fucked
like
up.
the one thing I do know is that Delgado got there kind of late in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
it was your last semester.
Yeah,
we only played together for a semester.
Okay, I was trying to remember. I know it was like my last year, and like at that point, I really didn't care. So I did the same thing in high school that I did in college. My senior year in high school, on the track and cross country team, I really didn't care who the new people were. It was like there's no point.
Yeah.
Like
you're never gonna see them again.
Yeah, I'm never gonna see them again. What's the point of getting to know them?
Well, the point was all your friends got to know me.
And so then
like forced.
I did the same thing.
It was like I ended up living with Nugent
in college, and so that's probably why I don't even remember it.
Yeah,
I just kind of blocked it out. I was like, I don't know who this Delgado guy is. I'm probably never gonna talk to him again.
Yeah,
and look at you guys now. How many years ago was that? Like
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Like 3 years ago. Yeah.
3 years ago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, the first time I met Delgado, I don't know. Was it? It had to be frisbee related.
I think I remember.
I think it was the
100%.
wildfire game.
That's what I think it is.
Then you showed up to the bar afterwards. We were watching.
Oh, that's
we were watching
right.
Kawhi Leonard win the championship.
Yeah.
Oh,
we were
that
watching.
was.
Yeah,
that was
watched
the
one of the
Raptors.
finals games at the bar. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
After
They had like
the wildfire game.
I remember just randomly we had like burgers that were on sale, and it was just
they were like dollar burgers
chicken
or something.
tenders, tots, and burgers were all $1.
Yeah.
So like,
it was like a super cheap.
Two burgers and a hot dog, and tater tots for $3.
Yeah, it was like something ridiculous.
It was super cheap. It was like
and like a pitcher of beer. It was like $4 too. It was like, all right. Well,
yo, that place was awesome.
That was a great
bar.
bar.
That was cool.
I'd be down to go to that bar.
That's what happens when you like party outside of the city.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. Yeah, $4.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, that was the first one I thought it was.
Yeah, I think that's when it was.
Because I remember after that trip, I was like, "Yo, that Seth Rogen guy is pretty cool." I was like,
yeah, exactly. Because then you guys were talking about like weed sales in LA, and I was like, damn, he reminds me of Seth Rogen now. Like, this is perfect.
I love that. Please, I love Seth Rogen.
All right, good. I'm glad you're okay with that.
No,
cool.
I appreciate that. I'm like honored. I'm like getting red and
and like
Seth Rogen. Oh, thank you.
Wow. It was funny too because like when he said that, like I immediately knew who he was talking about too. So they're just like, oh yeah, that guy.
And because there was more people there, obviously, yeah.
So yeah, because that was the first time you had met Jerry for the first time too.
And then some other guy with his girlfriend.
That was Jerry.
Oh, that was Jerry. Oh, see, yeah.
Jerry and his girlfriend.
Who else was there?
Kanan.
Yeah, Mike was there.
And Mike, yeah.
Yeah,
And then Jose was supposed to be there.
but
left.
he was
He
there,
got
but he had
called to
left.
work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I
He
missed
went into
him.
work.
Yeah. And then you guys know Jose because he's been on the show twice already. Yeah. Damn,
Yeah.
that was a good night. Yeah, that was cool.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
He and then I think we came back here and we drank more, if I remember
I
correctly.
think so, yeah. Huh.
Oh, that was tired.
Yeah, I remember that.
But damn, that's cool. So then you guys met through frisbee. What made you? Well, we all know your frisbee story,
Yeah.
and how it came about. But like, what made you in college be like, you know what? Let me go ahead and play some frisbee.
I actually played in high school. Like it
Oh,
wasn't
perfect.
like super
Dang.
organized, but we had like this really cool. What did he teach? Like this really cool science teacher.
Our guy was a
was-
science
yeah.
teacher.
Yeah,
Similar
this
story,
really
yeah.
cool science teacher who had played Ultimate when he was at Indiana. And so he like Tuesday nights from like 7 to 9, if like you were just bored, you would just go to
Damn.
the gym. And it was like sometimes it was like 4v4, and sometimes
Yeah.
we were playing like 15 versus 15, just like
damn.
all
Just
out like.
It was just chaos.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just hammers and hammers, like
Yeah.
left and right, which is like, and like, that's all it was. It
Yeah.
was a good time.
Yeah.
And then like when I went to college, I like got hurt and was looking for a sport that was a little more less impactful
Mhm.
on my body.
What
And
did you
I was
play
like,
before?
Football.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And so I was like,
So basically any other sport.
yeah, I was like, what can we do here? And I was like, I played Ultimate, and I had a friend who knew someone on the team. So then I got connected with that, and then
Nice.
I played there for 2 years, and then I was like out for a year, and then I played at NIU for a while now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, see, it all starts in high school. You just need to find that one science teacher.
That one science teacher who has
Yeah.
like free time at night.
Apparently, statistically speaking, science teachers are the ones who played frisbee in college.
Yeah, that's right. Damn, for real. So then it was like an unofficial club, right? You were saying like people would just
it
show
was
up.
just like the
So you guys didn't play against like other schools? It was
No,
like-
no, it was
All
just
right,
us,
so it was like our club.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes we were lucky and got to play on the turf. Like
Ooh,
it was
okay.
like once a
Ooh.
year. We were like, hey, it's turf night.
Yeah.
That's when you'd get like 50 kids to come out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, we had we played in our field house, so it was just like shitty carpety type thing.
bad.
But we did have like a lot of general interest because I remember at one point we had 5 games going on, 5 7-on-7 games with like subs for each team,
Dang.
Damn.
and then that went on for like a year. And then after that, it like dwindled down every year consecutive, persistently.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure that that it doesn't happen anymore.
Doesn't happen. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't
But-
think it's that big anymore.
But it was really cool. Like it
Yeah,
was.
my ultimate frisbee career was short lived. Like I did it for like a semester, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. And then summer came around, I was like, I'm probably not gonna play this ever again.
Well, that was that.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
So, do you still play it now, or
Yeah. So I played over the summer with the club Idle Lombard that Renee's played with.
Oh,
and
nice.
yeah.
Which one's the club that I don't know if it's the same one you guys were talking about, but like you guys go to like the Carolinas and play on the beach or something like that?
Oh, that was
Oh,
just us
that was-
in college.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
okay.
the college.
Oh, I thought it was like an actual like tournament. Like
It is. It
annual
is a
thing.
tournament. Yeah, but it's
Oh.
like a college team. It
Got
was
it.
like where
Yeah.
our college team went for spring break.
Yeah. How,
Yeah.
how are the parties over there? Like, did you guys like?
They're.
It's like hit or miss. There's
Yeah,
some good
really?
ones.
All right.
Me and a few guys snuck away to a really cool one, but
That's the
everyone
one we
else-
should have went to.
Everyone else didn't want to go.
We just fell asleep. Well, like no, because like the,
yeah,
the
well, I'm
parties,
sure Blake was asleep, so you guys were all like leaving, and so it was like, damn.
the parties that like the team went to were not that great because they went to the same place every night,
Yeah.
and like the party was never that great there.
Yeah.
And then so it got to the point where like we just didn't want it because me and Kobe and some other people were staying separately from the rest of the team, and so after like the second night or so, we were just like, yeah, let's just stay here and drink. Like,
Damn.
we're gonna have a better time just
Yeah.
hanging out here than
Yeah.
watching 27 guys hit on the same girl.
Wow. So wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but for the listeners and viewers that have never really played frisbee or ultimate or even heard of it, it's kind of like rugby where like after a tournament or after a game, you kind of have like a social and like your teams get together and just drink all night. Is that what I'm getting out of this? Or
I mean,
It depends on
there's
the
like
tournament.
tournaments that like encourage that.
Okay.
And there's like what are considered party tournaments where it's like you play each other all day, and then you all camp next to each other and just get stupid all night.
Yeah.
That
And
sounds
then there's
great to me,
And
yeah.
then there's like serious competitive tournaments where like you play, and then when you're done playing, you like eat a salad and drink water and like roll yourself out and ice yourself so that you can play again the next day.
Yeah,
Damn.
so there's a whole spectrum, and then there's like NIU that does this. They try
to be the second one while still maintaining the love
while being the first one.
Yeah. Because that was the impression I got from the NIU team. Like, oh yeah, we'll play all day and then just get drunk after.
We just had some really good athletes that allowed us to do that.
That could like bounce back and still play.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or like the 4 kids that didn't drink were also the best 4 kids. So even though the rest of us got way too drunk,
so they kind of carried the
those
team
guys were
afterwards.
good on Sunday, anyways. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then they all just graduated.
Yeah, and then they all graduated.
Okay.
So it's in a bad place.
I've heard of multiple people on the team, right? And like on this show, we've had a couple of them, like Jose, and now we're having you on the show. We've had Vok on the show. He was also. Did you play with Vok?
I played with Vok for a semester, and then over the summers on that Lombard team.
And then we had Kobe.
Kobe was on
the show.
Yeah.
So is there like an all-star team? Like what would be like your top dudes on the field? You know,
I know what you're asking, and my answer changes based on what year it is.
Like if I had to go back and find 7 guys today, dang.
Oh, that'd be a killer line.
Yeah,
like that team, those 7 would like go to nationals.
Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah. And then can these 7 keep up drinking wise?
Yes. Ooh. Mostly, for the most part.
Mike can't.
Yeah, Mike really can't.
5 out of 7, I'd say.
Yeah, I think most of them can do it. Well, because like right off the bat, regardless of when you ask that question, as long as it applies to like the last 10 years, well, okay, Vok's going to be on that line.
Yeah, for sure.
And Vok can outdrink most people just because there's more of him than
6
most people.
Fuck.
Yeah,
like, I don't know,
yeah, that guy is huge.
Amount.
Yeah.
So Vok's gonna do great in both.
Yeah.
I'd also have Jimmy on the team, which you know Jimmy.
Jimmy, yeah.
And Jimmy,
I've seen him play.
Yeah, Jimmy can play.
He can drink too.
And he can drink when he's up to the task. Like once he has the mental preparation to drink, he'll go hard.
Actually, I remember like this one time I went to NIU and we were drinking, and then Jimmy was there. He was like encouraging everyone to keep drinking. Yeah. Because he was like, yo, what are you guys doing? Like, we're not, like, it's only like 9:30. What do you guys
that sounds like
keep
Jimmy.
up? You know? And I was like, oh shit, this guy's serious.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's when you saw the fear in your eyes for the first time.
Because here on the show, we did a recap. If you guys haven't seen it, we did a Dugan Invitational, which we broke down the
events and like how it happened.
The beer Olympics history. You guys have.
Yep.
So some of these names that we're mentioning were at the event, like Mike and the other Eric. Damn, I would love to get like other Eric and Mike on the show. That'd be cool.
Damn, that'd be a good
Actually,
one.
we could just do like a sit down with like a bunch of like Frisbee dudes.
Yeah, have like a big
that
like
would just be so
compilation.
Yeah,
be a mess.
That'd be a mess. Be a mess.
Yeah.
The only way that it wouldn't be a mess and like it would be coherent is if we did it where we shot everyone at different times
and
or
then
like
put it together.
Yeah,
just edit it.
Way too much going on, but it'd be a good time.
It'd be a good time.
It would be a great conversation.
Mess.
Oh my god.
Like that'd be the kind of thing where we need like microphones on every corner of the room and like a camera in every corner.
Conversations going on.
Damn. All right. Well, yeah.
Otherwise, it would just be noise.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of like chit chat. Yeah, that's something to think about.
It would be a cool idea. And I know we kind of had that idea to do like in the Beer Olympics. We were gonna have like team interviews with each team and do all that stuff. But
and who fucked that up?
It was a team effort.
Nah, dude, that was all me. Remember, I got there like all late. And I was like, "Yo, I'm here for the," and everyone's like started already. I was like, "Oh shit, let me just grab the camera."
I'm here for the thing.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, so Delgado, going from that, there was one thing that I wanted to ask specifically. So you played with NIU and you played with another school, which I don't know what it is.
Iowa State.
State. And I know that's been mentioned multiple times, but I drown it out. If it's not NIU, it doesn't apply.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so you went through and you played on 2 different college teams.
Yeah.
So what's one thing that NIU as a college Frisbee team group did really well, and one thing that they did really shitty? And whichever one you want to start with.
Damn. NIU surprisingly was good at building community.
I thought you said NIU was good at nothing.
They were good at building community for sure. Like the Frisbee team was tight. Like y'all, we did everything together. Literally 7 of us lived together. It was insane.
Yeah, that was not
good. It was not a good
idea.
time in my life, but like, hey, we did it.
Yeah.
And we still hang out, and like some of the only people I talk to every day are like all the Frisbee dudes.
Yeah,
that's
from
that's
NIU.
pretty cool.
Like I probably only talked to 2 or 3 guys from Iowa State, but I would say that
okay.
a large portion of the people I keep in contact with were ultimate players at Northern. So that was great.
Okay, I'd agree with that actually.
NIU.
This is the good one.
I know. I'm waiting for it.
NIU had a lot of trouble with just logistical things. Like we could not organize ourselves. What do
you mean?
For nothing. Like we everything was,
I know he has a good recent one in his mind.
I'm trying to not just say all 47 things that come to mind. No,
there's no holding back on this show.
No, I got you. It was just like everything was late, or last minute. We're like, hey, we need to for example, we always you have to submit a roster to be official.
Yeah.
In order to be competitive and play for a title or whatever, you gotta submit a roster. And there's deadlines.
Oh,
and they
I forgot
email
about this.
you at every step. It's like, hey, by the way, don't forget, this is due in 20 days. Hey, this is due in 10 days. We'd get the 4-day email and be like, hey, and then not only that is the roster has to be sent and sealed from the school, so it shows that we didn't tamper it with it because it shows eligibility. So
gotcha.
the school's basically approving us to play. And so it's we got to get it signed, give it to the school to check the eligibility, to then give it back to me, and then I'm supposed to mail it. I can't
so it's
fax
not even,
it.
yeah.
I got to mail it because that way it's still sealed or whatever.
Yep.
And it's we were getting it. I was standing in the office at 10:30 in the morning, hey, are you guys done? They're we're just checking 3 more names. I'm well, can we check those names?
Can we help you process this?
The postal service got an 11:15 cutoff for next day airs, and I gotta get this due tomorrow at 4 p.m. If this ain't there, we're not playing.
Damn. After a 20-day
and we have
notice.
you have all first semester because it's not due till January. You have months to organize yourself.
Damn.
We have a long time to do it, and we know it's coming. It happens every year.
It happens to the there was a year where they missed it and they couldn't play in the series.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you guys have job titles, or is it just as a group?
We have a board.
Yo, that's what I
we have a president and a vice president. I was vice president for a year.
Yeah.
Which I was sorry, Beyblade, but I was the president. What did you do? Come on, man.
That's a cool ass name though.
Yeah.
It is.
No, but yeah. So we had a president, a VP, a treasurer, and a secretary. And
okay.
We had constitutions that we ratified and showed, and we had organizational meetings.
Yeah.
The year that I was captain, we probably met 4 or 5 times throughout the year. Just the 4 board members plus the captains, and then a few select seniors that were good, like Mike Armstrong. His what he knows about the game is too beneficial to not have it at these meetings.
Right.
And we tried to be organized, but it was just you can't rely on everyone, and so it just became a problem.
The sad part with that is that was probably the most organized year since before Jimmy was a freshman.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
The fact alone that he said that they had 5 legit meetings.
Yeah.
We had meetings on uniforms. We had Jerry and Mike were submitting designs and then coming back to us, and I was this is your show, but we're all voting on what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had meetings about our roster and our lineup because we had 30 kids, so we had to cut 3 guys. We just couldn't submit them on the roster.
So compared to Iowa, was it a lot different, or is this just NIU?
No, Iowa was super structured, but that's because they've been a program with 60 people for
years,
15,
decades.
20 years at this point. And so it's if you can't run a 60-person program and not have some
structure.
good organization and structure in line.
True. We're
so that was good. But I mean, and don't get me wrong, there was still a family aspect to them. It just wasn't as strong. Whereas NIU, we still did everything. It was just
super last minute
and stressful for those of you who had to do it.
Damn.
Yeah, because I remember like I think we submitted that thing like a week early, like the year that I was one of the captains.
Mm-hmm.
And like we felt really good about that. That was like the best.
That was the earliest it had ever been done before then and since then.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And it was like a week. Like it was due on Friday, or not even. It was like due on Friday, and it got like finalized on a Wednesday. Like they received it on Wednesday or something.
We were like, we would like every tournament we were waitlisted because we just like email like, hey. I know registration closed like 3 weeks ago, but like if you guys got a wait list, like toss us on it, and then we'd like end up getting in. But that's like everything was just so out of whack. But we still did it. We still had fun, and like we didn't worry about it once we were there. So it was still a great time.
Nice. That's cool.
I completely forgot about how bad, like, organization-wise everything was.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things, like, off the field.
Actually, now that
yeah.
It still is pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah. There's examples that I could think of going back to, like, yesterday.
Oh, jeez. wait, can you, like, explain a little bit, or?
Yeah, fuck it. Listen here.
Oh, shit, here we go.
You fucking idiots.
Wow. All right. Not the viewers, guys. He's not talking to you guys.
Not the viewers, unless you're viewing this and you're on the NIU Frisbee team currently.
Specifically,
Where are we talking about the elves from the tournament?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they the, okay.
Yes, the elves.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to the episode where we recap the tournament.
Yeah. So the elves and maybe some of the Avenger people. I forget who was on which team.
Yeah, the Avengers were also
okay. So
the vet team.
Basically, every year, NIU has an indoor tournament, and I've talked about this tournament before with you. Mm-hmm. And usually it's in February, right? And so maybe 2 months ago or 3 months ago, they gave us like, hey, this is the dates. It's going to be February 14th through the 16th, that weekend.
Okay, All-Star weekend.
Yeah, All-Star weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, all right, cool. And then that's kind of where we left it at, because at this point we're alumni. All we have to do is like show up. Yeah, like make a post, like
show up, win it
now, and be like, hey, so who
confident?
Yeah,
show up and win it.
who can show up? Who can play? And that's basically the extent of everything we have to plan out.
Nice.
And so, we were getting kind of close to mid-February, and I was like, hey, so is this Jimmy messaged me? It's like, hey, so is anybody organizing the alumni team? I was like, no, nobody has yet. Let me actually see if this tournament's still happening, because like nothing had happened. Like they hadn't reached out to us. They hadn't said like, hey, this is what the bid is. If you guys want to like donate money or whatever.
And it's already next month, so
right? And so I talked to our group chat. Mike reached out to the guy in charge, and he's like, yeah, so they're thinking of canceling. I was like, oh,
for what reasons?
Yeah, and I was like, so why do they not have enough teams? I was like, well, they have a team.
Just
they have one team,
which is probably their current team.
So I guess two teams.
Two teams counting themselves.
Yeah, they have one team respond, and it wasn't the alumni team. It wasn't us.
Okay, so a total of 3 teams.
Including us.
Yeah.
And then to make matters worse, when they announce their dates, there's this other tournament that happens, and that one's always like on the same weekend.
Ooh.
So they should know to plan around that.
Yeah.
But it's the same weekend. And it's a really popular tournament.
Yeah. Because then everyone's already planning on going to that one.
Going to that one.
Yeah.
And so they did that. That was their first red flag. But then I think like before their first semester ended, so like early December, I was like, hey, have they like talked to any teams? Like, what's going on? They're like, no, they're going to do it second semester. So January 7th or like 14th, whenever they come back. I was like, that's way too soon.
Yeah.
Like schools take like 3 weeks to get the submission process, to get the paperwork, to get the bid processed by way of the school, so the students don't pay it out of pocket.
Damn.
And I was like, so that's not a good time frame.
Yeah.
And then like you gotta give teams times to you gotta give them.
You all worried?
You gotta give them time to like take it to their team. Like, hey, do we want to go to this tournament? Who can come? Yeah. Figure out logistics. Book hotels, do all this shit.
That's true, because you still got to find a way to get there.
Right, because it's in fucking DeKalb.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so they didn't do any of that. And they're like, yeah, they're just going to call it. I was like, all right, so when is it going to be official so I could post on the alumni page and tell them that it's not happening?
Right.
It's like, well, they might do it tomorrow. And I was like, all right, fine, tomorrow. And then I asked Mike again the next day. And it was like, so did they make it official? I was like, no, they're going to wait until this weekend. It's like, all right, fine. I figured maybe they're gonna try really, really hard to message teams. And so Friday comes around. I message Mike again. It's like, hey, so did they make it official? Is it canceled? It's like, yeah, they were gonna make it official, but they forgot. And so I was like,
Hey, what?
So
how do
they
you
couldn't-
forget to cancel a whole ass tournament?
yeah, you couldn't even remember to cancel the tournament that you forgot to tell people about. So you
That
couldn't
just-
message one team. That's
that
like
just sounds
one
bad.
text message at this point.
Yeah.
And they couldn't fucking do that right.
Jesus. Maybe they just need some better like communications. I don't know. What the hell? That's bad.
I don't know. They were pretty on point when it came to holding up their part of the Beer Olympics. So clearly they're capable of planning shit.
Yeah.
Well,
That's crazy.
Everyone's good at planning drinking.
Well, yeah. Everyone looks forward to the drinking.
You
but-
just got to apply that same
mentality.
motivation and go to shit.
Which I was really impressed by some of them that were drinking, and then there was others where I was like, "Yo, bro, what are you doing?
You gotta stop.
Yeah, come on, man. You're just hurting yourself at this point."
It's like, all right, this guy's probably really good planning when it comes to actual team stuff.
Yeah, that guy jerking Malort, he knows how to plan. He's planning his shots early on, so then later he doesn't fuck it up. But no, I was pretty impressed with their drinking though. But damn, that's crazy, man.
So
Yeah, so frisbee's not just about playing on field. It's just
yeah,
a whole.
there's a lot of background shit that goes
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
That my guess is that Mike did too much of this stuff for these guys, so
They
they
got
never
used to
really
it.
learned how to do it.
So Mike's no longer on the team.
No.
Nah, he's
Okay, so now he is.
And
no
like
longer-
even last year still Mike was coaching, right?
Yeah.
So like Mike was still like on top of us, like, hey, you guys got to do this
Yeah.
by this day. Like if you guys don't do this, you can't go to this tournament.
Yeah.
And so now that Mike's just completely gone, nobody's telling them to do shit.
Oh wow. Well,
So
you guys, if you're watching this,
if you're watching this, get your shit together, people.
yeah, no kidding.
But to move away from the NIU Frisbee team,
All right, yeah, let's transition into something cool like
Let's-
Seth Rogen films.
Seth
Yeah, What
Rogen
about
films.
those? Huh?
Oh, dude,
No.
I love Seth Rogen.
What's your favorite
movies.
Seth Rogen movie?
Oh, dude. His last one was good.
Longest Yard,
Long Shot.
Long
Long
Shot.
Shot.
I love that one. I thought he played.
That's
I
the
don't know.
second time I
It's
make
just
that
such a good
mistake.
movie.
Yeah,
It's
that was
such
a great movie. Yeah, I did enjoy that one.
That's one of my favorite Seth Rogen's. It's gotta be.
That was really good. Charlize Theron was really good in
Charlize
that.
Theron. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. I'm trying to think of if there's any other girls in that movie.
The one girl.
I know. I can't fuck that up. Nice.
Okay, so going from there, then we want to go into our favorite game of all time. Trado, do you know what it is?
The chicken or the egg, this or that.
This or that.
Nice.
All right,
We have multiple names for this shit.
Okay.
We do. Every time I bring it up, it comes up with a different name.
Yeah.
So, but ultimately, it's this or that.
This or
So I'm gonna ask you two things, and you're gonna pick which one you would rather have,
that. Okay.
and then just give us a quick little rundown as to why.
Okay.
All right. So there's 5 questions total. So hopefully you don't get any of them wrong because they're all your opinion.
Shoot.
Right?
All right. So first one, White Claw or literally any other hard seltzer on the market.
Ooh.
White Claw.
All right. And why is it White Claw?
I don't know, dude. There's something about the mango White Claw or the raspberry one.
You're like, yup.
I agree 100%.
Like Truly's ain't up there yet.
They're not.
And then all the other ones are like super botanical, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, can I just get one fruit?
I do
I
have
don't need
a
rosemary, blackberry, blueberry. Alright, just give me a mango White Claw.
mixed berry White Claw.
Just give me
Infused.
one.
yeah.
I do have a dark horse to that though. If you've tried the seltzer, the hard seltzer that they sell at Aldi, I forgot what it's called, but they have a coconut mango flavor.
All right, say
Way
no
better.
more. I'm on my way.
There you go. You know
Way
it closes
I
at
love
9. dog.
coconut.
And
That's
it's-
my shit.
It's like 5 something for a 6.
That's half off too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You know
awesome.
what? Yeah, making a stop.
Have you guys tried the new Bud Light seltzers?
I haven't, but their advertising game,
They're up
they're
there. 'cause-
aggressive.
Yeah, it's been on my like Instagram
Seltzer,
for.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
man? Yeah.
Yeah,
which
you
was
saw that?
which was a solid move.
It's
That
a
honestly.
was
real
pretty
town,
badass.
man. They're
That-
like they ran up there and got it.
Not gonna lie, I Google mapped it.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's out there.
Yeah.
You're all mad like, no, this is bullshit. Hold on.
Fake ass.
Hold
Fake ass town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that's cool.
All right, sweet. So number 2, Sweet Caroline, the song, or Piano Man.
Oh, Piano Man.
Ooh.
Damn, that no hesitation.
No
You saw that?
hesitation. Billy
That's
Joel's my
badass.
guy.
Damn, you just got mad points right there. Okay, that's cool.
See,
Like,
you went up in Trado's
You
book.
know,
did,
like every dueling piano bar that you go to, they're like, well, we only play Piano Man if you tip 20 or more. I'm like, take it. Like, I don't care. Take it.
Just get the room hyped.
Take my money.
Send it. I need this, or I'm gonna explode. Like Piano Man, love
Dude,
that. Love it.
That reminds me, we were in Milwaukee one night. Remember when we went for
Up in
the
Key.
Yeah,
I
we were
forgot
in the
what we were
key.
there for.
Up in the mill.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Is that what you guys call it?
Up in the walk.
Oh my god. You don't forget it. Next question. No, but we were at a bar and it was like this dude was like, "Oh, guys, I'm gonna play piano, whatever," and everyone's like, "All right, cool." Soon as he did a couple songs, soon as he hit Piano Man, the whole bar went nuts.
Yeah.
Like everyone just started
It's the
singing.
best.
It was amazing.
It's a great song.
But I do stand by my comment that night. He peaked too early.
You think so?
That was like his third song. He
I
had
think-
nowhere to go but down.
Well, yeah, that's true. But we were on our way out. Like we weren't staying too
True.
long, so for us it was perfect.
yeah, but remember we came back like after whatever it is we did.
Yeah.
And he was still playing.
Yeah, you're
so
right,
he's
you're
only
right.
been going downhill since when we
But
left.
that peak was amazing though. Yeah.
All right, question number 3. Anna Kendrick or Aubrey Plaza?
Ooh.
See, I just went
I'm trying to think.
left field with that one.
I'm not good with names. Audrey
it.
Plaza is from what?
She is.
Like, if you give me a few
Oh, what is
roles
she?
she's done.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah, she was the barista in there. Aubrey Plaza. What is Aubrey Plaza in actually?
Is she the one from Parks and Rec?
She was in that new Chucky movie.
Yeah, she was in the Chucky movie. Is she in Parks and Rec?
Well, then we're just gonna go with Anna Kendrick because like I'm just lost.
I don't. She's
What
in
is
a
she
show.
in?
She's in a show.
think
and
it was
she's
Parks and
super
Rec.
Is she the one from Parks and Rec?
It is Parks and Rec. Yes.
Okay, I think I still pick Anna Kendrick.
Okay. Is it
Same.
Is the reason because you barely know who the other one is?
Yeah,
Alright.
like I just have a hard time.
Okay,
figuring
I'm
that
fully
out.
aware of who both of them are, and
Yeah.
I still go Anna Kendrick. You want to throw in your 2 cents about
I'd
Anna
definitely
Kendrick?
go Anna Kendrick. Yeah. It's the only reason I watch Pitch Perfect. Yeah.
There's a lot of reasons to watch Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, Anna
I'm
Camp.
just kidding. Yeah,
Duh.
I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
Well, Fat Amy's pretty cool too.
Love me some Fat Amy.
I don't know, man. I still gotta go check out Cats.
Oh my god!
I need to
Don't
see
watch
that,
that.
movie.
And well, like
Dude.
my whole. Well, I'll get into it after this. All right. So either talking your way into a 5K raise at work, or corporate just giving you a 6K raise.
No, just give it to me. I don't
Just
wanna
give it
put-
to you?
I hate putting work in.
Okay, that's surprising. I thought you were gonna go with talking your way into it.
Nah, I'm like good at fighting for what I want, but I don't want to fight for what I want. Just like just do it.
Okay,
That'd be nice. Yeah. Just
You
give
just
me.
wanna
I'd love
give
to
this.
just
yeah.
get an email like, bloop, bloop, we love your efforts. Here's your new salary, sign your
Damn.
contract, and send
Okay.
it
That's
back.
awesome.
Yeah,
Damn.
print like right
Actually,
now,
yeah.
like-
Who wouldn't take that?
Yeah.
That-
Okay,
Like
the way I thought about it when I was writing this was you talk your way into the 5K raise. Like you don't deserve this at all, but you managed to convince them to give it to you.
Yeah, I probably didn't deserve the 6K raise either, but they're sending it. They're sending it.
Wait, so like you would have to sell it like
Like you sell, like say you're like a terrible employee, right?
right?
But you show up into your boss's office is like, I deserve a 5K raise, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Are you
And
threatening to leave?
And instead of getting fired, they give you the raise.
Damn, actually, that's kind of badass because then
It's
you
like
like
badass, yeah. but
finesse your
still.
way into a raise.
Right.
Like I feel like I'm gonna feel bad about it though. I'm gonna be like, well, I told you that I was like good at this, and I never want to do it.
Yeah.
But now I'm
That's
gonna have to
true.
do it for like a month, and
Yeah.
like, shit, man.
Now you got to prove it.
Yeah,
and-
just email me that shit.
yeah,
Alright.
that's true. Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay. Last one. Assuming that they'll grow back at the same rate, would you rather shave your head or shave your beard?
Shaving my beard.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're not trying to fuck with the hair?
Not right now.
Damn.
It's finally gotten to a place where it's great.
It's at that perfect length?
Yeah, it was like I don't know, it was like growing and it was like nice and kept because it was like super. I had like before this it was like a number 1 fade to bald, and then maybe like a half inch up top that I just kind of like combed to the side and whatever.
It's kind of what I'm working with actually.
Yeah, and then
Well, that's a hat. No.
Well, yeah.
that was last November. Like was my last haircut.
Damn.
And I went through, and then like there was like a solid 4 or 5 months where I wore a hat every day because like there's just nothing you could do because I have like super curly hair.
Yeah.
So I was just like, this is horrible. But then it started hitting a peak where I was like, okay.
It got long enough.
Okay.
That,
Yeah, you have to push through it.
Yeah.
And I made it, and I'm not trying to fight through that again. I'm like,
Nice.
let's
Okay.
send it.
Yeah.
I'll look like a baby again for 20 minutes. It's fine.
20 minutes.
So that 5 o'clock shadow
Yeah.
comes in.
All right.
Damn.
Mine's
Cool.
like a 6:35 shadow.
Wow.
AM.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Shaved 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
You wake
I
up at
woke
6?
Up at 6 and 6:35.
Damn.
All right. So yeah, that was this or that. There was
Yeah, that was a good one.
there was some surprising ones and some that I kind of figured would go that way. But
Wait, before we move on, would you shave your head?
oh well, I mean, I don't have to lose as much hair, so
Well, yeah, but it's the whole idea of like being bald.
completely bald. Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be cool.
versus being-
Go bald, grow your beard out, Walter White it. Fuck it.
Actually, yeah, that's exactly what I would do too.
Like
Yeah.
I figured that's where it's gonna end up anyway, so I might as well just like have the flow for now, and then
Yeah.
Nice.
we'll
Just,
we'll
like,
take care of that one. Once
accept it as it gets there.
Once it's like like
Damn.
All right, cool. But yeah, so that was this or that, and then now that that's over, I did want to get into the cats thing because you reminded me when you brought it up.
Yo.
So that was my plan. My plan was to like get like stupid high and go watch Cats, right? Because I just figured that'd be the best way to watch it. Because the movie's a shit show, regardless. But on the way over here, I saw some reviews. Like I think it was the Washington Post.
Okay.
They took reviews from people who did exactly that, and
Oh, really?
most of them like hated it. So now I don't want to do it.
Oh wow. So
Like-
even then it was still bad?
Well, it wasn't just that it was bad, but because they were high, they ended up just freaking out watching the movie.
Oh man.
So like,
yeah.
so like one of the reviews was like, I watched the first 10 minutes of Cats and I couldn't get over the inconsistent sizing because apparently 1 second the cats are like human size, 1 second
Yeah.
they're like cat size, 1 second they're like mouse size, and like everything in the world is inconsistently sized.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I watched it for 10 minutes, went to the bathroom and started throwing up.
Oh shit. So they got like dizzy and weirded out.
And another review was like, I watched Cats, movie was terrible. The only thing that I could focus on the whole movie was their feet.
I don't
It
know.
was
I'm
like,
curious.
yeah, it was like, I couldn't tell. Like, are they feet? Are they paws? Are they hands? What are they?
Shit.
And then like
That's
another,
such a bad thing to stick
Yeah.
on. Like,
and like
focus on.
another review was similar. Was like, the only thing I could focus on was how the cat fur ends and the human hand starts, because they have human hands,
Yeah.
but you know everything else is cat.
oh, that's so
And it
weird.
just switches. And so like all these reviews where people were just freaking out about shit, and I was like, damn, this is exactly what I probably would have done.
yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Focus on the
Yeah, I'm
little.
just freaked out
Yeah.
and focused on one thing.
So that's my new thing. I'm not gonna go watch Cats.
I don't know, man. You should do it. See what you focus on.
A group of us talked about getting drunk and going to see it.
See, maybe getting
I'm
drunk
going to do that.
because
Yeah.
Just because then you won't focus on the little things and
Yeah.
more like the overall
You
picture.
see it as a
I'm
whole.
just here for
Yeah.
whatever.
And then one review said that the music sucked, and this person was high. so
Damn.
How bad does it have to be for like?
Yeah.
Damn.
so I don't know. I think I'm gonna skip Cats. Maybe I'll catch it on a plane one day.
Yeah. Right. When you're on your way
Yeah.
to LA or something.
Although that's not the best either, actually. Like I tried to watch a
But
movie.
then,
on
like,
the
you don't want to
plane.
waste time at home watching it.
That's true.
you know?
I think if I'm gonna watch it, it's probably gonna be on a plane and
Yeah.
like fuck it, whatever worst case scenario, I fall asleep.
Yeah. There you go.
But
What's the worst movie you've seen in theater where you're like, yo, I can't do this. I got to leave?
oh, Avengers Endgame.
Well,
No.
well Jesus. I was
I
like,
was like,
what?
I was like,
Damn.
No, I don't know. Do you have one? I got to think
do,
about
yeah,
this for
yeah.
a second. Go ahead.
I don't remember the name of it. Pretty much I was at the mall getting shirts done for work, and then they were like, yo, it's going to be 2 hours. So instead of leaving, I went up to the theater and just bought a random ticket.
Yep.
It was the movie about this group of girls that go...
The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Yes. Nah, that one's actually fire. They dive into these caves, and then they get stuck down there, and their oxygen levels, like, they're losing oxygen. So
Okay.
I forgot the name of it. I think it's like 13 feet down or something like that.
That sounds like a movie.
So it was, bro. It was literally like they're swimming in this cave, right? And like they're wearing like these oxygen masks. So right away it sounds shitty.
Yeah.
And then like the CGI with all the fish is so bad that like you're just like, what the hell's going on? And
like,
then
y'all really couldn't just record real fish.
yeah, no, it was stupid. So then at one point, one of the girls goes, I don't think this is a good idea. Maybe we should head back. And as soon as she says that, a freaking shark comes and like bites her arm off. And I'm just like,
damn.
well, where are we going after this? Like, this bitch is already gonna die. Like, why
already
wouldn't
dead.
you just leave already? Like,
Yeah.
why are you still down there? It was so bad, bro. I was like, you know what? I'll just walk around the mall. So I dipped.
Damn.
Well, the movie was $5, but still, like, I was like, this is not worth
That
it. Like,
sucks.
I'm out of here. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever walked out
Yeah,
of
I
a
don't think I
film.
have either.
Not
No,
now
that
that
was-
I'm thinking about it, but like I know there was one movie or a handful of movies where like I see the trailer and I was like, this is the stupidest thing in the world. Like
Yeah.
there was one where, and I don't even know if it's one movie or if it's multiple movies or if it's a series, but it's the one about like a dog who gets lost on the other side of the country and he finds his way home. But that's the whole movie. But that's also the trailer. So who's gonna watch that? You know the dog made it home. I already saw it in the trailer.
Wait, is this a recent movie?
It's recent.
I have no idea.
So
Do you remember there was a movie when we were growing up about like 2 dogs and a cat that
Okay.
get lost?
It's like Far From Home or something.
Yeah,
like that.
which is the same concept.
Journey Home or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
but
I
the
know what
dog,
you're
the
talking
leader, was like this like cool ass lab,
Okay.
and he was just badass. But yo, you're right. Like the trailer gives everything away.
Yeah, and then there was another movie that looked cool for like the first 15, 20 seconds, and then the trailer just kind of explained the whole movie. So I was like, all right, well, I'm done.
about. Love
Yeah.
those.
I forgot what it was called, but it was this surfer, and I think it was like based on a real story or something.
Oh, Johnny Tsunami.
Yeah. This surfer girl gets like, you know, she falls off her board and a shark comes and like bites her side or like bites her arm or something.
Yeah.
Her arm off. Yeah, there's like a
And-
real surfer. Like,
yeah.
that was like a
And then she
she
like,
idol
lives.
over growing up.
and
She went back to surfing.
well in
shit.
in the trailer she grabs onto like one of those what are they called, those buoys that
Yeah.
just like float, and she's like hanging onto it and she's like on it,
Right.
and the shark is just circling her. And
Oh,
then
so
that's
she's fucked.
basically the trailer. That's basically where the trailer should have ended. But
Right.
it kept going, and it showed that she got off and made it back. And I was like, all right, well, I'm not I'm not interested about the fallout of this.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn.
This isn't Richard Jewell. I don't care.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Damn. All right. Well, shit.
I don't know. Do you have one, Delgado?
Nah, not that good. I like everything. Like everything. Like no matter how shitty it is, I'm like that's good.
It's decent.
Yeah.
All right.
that's-
Okay, so I got some stories that I don't know if I've ever told you or if you ever heard them. So these might be interesting for you.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right, Delgado. So can you tell us about the logic behind dressing up as Santa Claus and going to the
I
bars?
love that.
Wait. What?
Yeah, yeah. It was. All right, so I did my first year at NIU, and at the end of it, Michael Grzybowski, so Grizz comes up to me, and he gives me this like folded up red thing with like a Santa hat beard combo on top of it, and just hands it to me, and he's like, "This is for you," and I was like. What is this? He's like, so back when I was doing my undergrad, I used to put this on for Christmas, like around Christmas time, and go to the bars and
That's pretty badass.
like wear it and like go with my friends, and they would say things that would get me free drinks all night.
Damn.
And I was like, and he's like, and now I'm handing it down to you, and I was like, damn,
It's like an honor. Yeah.
So I had it for 2 years, and sure enough, for both years I would go, and I'd always have one of my friends like walk around and be like, "Yo, rumor is if like you tell Santa what you want and you buy him a drink, like that's what you're getting for Christmas."
Wow.
And like it doesn't work on everyone. Like,
Yeah.
there were a lot of just like fuck offs. And
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
But there were some people who would like come up to me and be like, "Oh, here you go, my God, I want a puppy." And I'd be like, "Yeah, puppy."
He like wishes Vince
Puppy.
Granty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in the name of like you and the vodka water. Like,
In the name of the vodka water.
yeah, in the name
Damn.
of Tito's and Goose.
Damn.
And I don't know what else. But
So
yeah.
wait, so have you like passed it on to?
I haven't. I
No?
haven't. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I like
Nice.
it's got to be good.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
for
what?
sure.
Like I don't know how like Grizz felt giving it to me, but like I was like looking around at some of the kids on the team, and I was like, none of y'all earned this yet.
You're not worthy.
Yeah, like to me, like it's got to be special because like the relationship I feel like I have with Grizz like is like special, and I didn't get that bond with the.
Like, I might just give it back to Grizz.
At this
Hey,
point,
man, I really tried.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I like there's some kids on like other teams like through Black Market, like that team that I play with over the summer. That are still in college.
I thought you, for some reason I was like, yo, he's gonna sell it on the black market.
No.
Bro, it's a Santa outfit.
Yeah. There's some kids on there, and I feel like that might be a little better because it was like Grizz used it at a different school during undergrad. I used it at NIU, so if I like give it to someone on this team, they'll take it back to wherever they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
It's
and
just
it
traveling
could
at
be a
this point.
thing, like,
Yeah.
and then like I don't make like write a note or something stupid.
Yeah, I was saying it'd be cool
Yeah.
if you got like a patch on like the inside of it done or something.
Yeah. So when I was in high school, I was like a drum major for the marching band.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whatever, and we used to all like write messages on the inside of our helmets before we gave it to the next
Yo,
gen.
that's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so if you like go back now the helmet that I had like is retired because they don't use those uniforms anymore. But like that helmet's still like our band director put it up in the room, like
Nice.
all three drum major helmets.
Oh,
and there's
that's
like
sick.
3 or 4 different people's like
Signatures.
signatures, but we all wrote like something like, hey, like remember like this is what saved my ass.
Yeah.
When like,
Yeah.
hey, if I had a rough day, I remembered XYZ, or like, you know,
Some, like,
always carrying
inspirational
your
shit.
whistle, yeah, whatever, like shit that like, because it was like a big deal to be a drum major in high school. Not like to everyone in high school, but like to between
That
like
I was
everyone,
like,
like
wait a
in the
minute.
music community, like being
Okay.
in the band community, like your name was respected. Like
Yeah.
people knew me at other schools just because like I was the drum major at Grizz Lake North. Like I would show up and like you knew other people. Like I'd be
Yeah.
like, hey, like
Dude, double D.
yeah,
Double D.
Double drummer Delgado.
Damn.
That's pretty
Yeah.
dope.
yeah.
Now look at him.
So what kind of drum did you play?
It wasn't a drum. So the drum major is like the
Come on, man.
Wait, so wait, a
doesn't
drum
play
major
drums?
doesn't play the
drum
drums?
major doesn't play drum. Drum major is like the leader of the band. So it's like for a marching
Did
band
you know
thing.
this?
Yeah.
And
No,
they're
bullshit,
like
you didn't know this?
they're like conductors. Like y'all ever been to a college football game outside of NIU?
So the guy that stands on the thing.
Here's a
Like
fun
I know
tidbit for
you
you.
probably haven't even been to one at NIU.
I've never been to one
Yeah.
at NIU.
But if you
Yeah.
go to like or like high school, in high school bands, like it's the guy has a slightly different uniform, or the girl.
Yeah.
Their uniform looks a little different, looks a little more
Professional.
like formal and professional.
Yeah.
Usually, like we had these like black pants with this like black top that had some shoulder pads and like 3 gold stripes. And then the band wore these like cylindrical helmets with like a feather that went straight up.
That's pretty dope.
As a drum major, I had that, plus I had like naval cords. You know those like gold cords that you see like high ranking military officers
Yeah.
with. So I had that on both arms. I had like wing things on my arms. I had different colored gloves. I had white gloves so they could be seen.
Fucking aerodynamics and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right.
They're like little Velcro wingtips that just
Yeah.
like
Yo,
went
that
out.
shit. So you're like a fucking.
And then instead of having
sergeant.
like a cylinder helmet, we had this like pointed up front and then
Yeah.
it like pointed in the back.
should have rocked
helmet,
the Master Chief
And
helmet.
then and then
Yeah.
our feather like mohawked over the helmet and
okay.
hang off like an extra like 6 or 7 inches.
That's
and so
pretty
like
badass.
we used to like take it off and flip it, and the thing would just like flip over through the air. I don't know. It was like it's cool. It was an experience for sure.
Damn.
You were like the
That's like-
you were the band equivalent of the high school quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I was trying to
so-
relate it
and
to
so,
like drumline, but I couldn't find a.
So in drumline, it's the guys with the extra tall hats that dance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like
I thought
every
you were
now
gonna say I've never seen
every,
drumline.
every
be
now
funny,
and then
right?
they
Okay.
had like this huge stick and a whistle.
Yeah.
And they like spin the stick and throw it in the air and then
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
do some weird whistle combination,
They
and
do
that's
one
what
of these.
happened. Yeah, so that was
Got
was
it.
what I did. You're the band's leader and director
Damn,
essentially.
that's badass.
Yeah.
Fuck. There you go.
Did you have any say as to what songs you guys would learn and play?
Or
not really?
a little bit. So like we definitely had say when we were like sitting in the stands and playing.
Mm-hmm.
The show was a little different, but like it was cool because my band director was really cool with us. And so like the summer between my junior and senior year, when they were like picking shows, they asked us for input
Oh, nice.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's dope.
See, actually
Yeah,
had
that's
some
cool.
say, had some power.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Damn, that's badass.
You just know there's some kid who like the power goes through his head. He just becomes a total asshole.
Yeah, right. And he's just wow. Yo, just he's like piano man all day. We're learning it.
That's all we're doing.
But Delgado, there's not even a piano in the band.
That's all we're doing.
Bring the pianos.
He's got like he's over here like abusing his power. Like he's like, all right, well maybe you'll be in the band if you sleep with me,
right?
Whoa.
Just slide over to the cheerleaders.
Yeah. He's like, hey, so I'm they call me Double D. Give him that look.
You ever play with a trumpet? Did you even have trumpets?
I can teach you how to blow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
That was the most sexual instrument I could think of. Yeah,
flutes.
You don't want to play with a flute. That's kind of like
with an oboe, I guess. I don't know. Saxophone.
A sax. Oh, maybe a saxophone.
Saxophone. I don't know. What's another sexual instrument? The guitar.
We're losing it. We're losing it.
Yeah. You got anything? Sexual instruments.
Sexual instrument. Go.
Me.
Ooh,
all right.
That was a good answer.
And he is the director.
Yep.
Yeah.
Drum director.
And yep, there it is. Yo, that's crazy, man. I would have never known that. That's
that's what I should do with this. Bringing it all back around.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do with this this Santa suit.
Maybe
I'll like write something on the inside and give it to someone random.
That's pretty badass.
Or like who's earned it.
Someone who earned it, even if it's not at NIU.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. And then plus they'll have so many more bars to go to as opposed to like the 2 at NIU.
Yeah, there it is.
But, okay, cool. So I have a couple other stories that I want to ask you about and have you entice Trado with. But let's take a quick break here and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, for sure. We'll be right back, guys. Welcome back, guys. Trado Without a Radio. You already know how it goes. Damn, real quick, as we're recording this, we're watching the Seahawks versus Packers game. Mm-hmm. Money on the Seahawks.
Money on the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Trado's got his life savings on the Seahawks right now.
Yeah.
So if he loses his shit at some point during the recording.
So then, because this is coming out tomorrow morning, right?
Right.
So if tomorrow morning you guys see an Instagram post, it was like, yo, what the fuck happened in Seahawks? All right, yeah, but anyway, so you wanted to continue with the
Delgado greatest hits.
The Chronicles.
The Chronicles.
See, I don't even want to call him the Chronicles because like he was already like this when we met him.
Oh shit, yeah. So. Well, I don't know. Like, yeah, well, damn, that's crazy. I kind of want to hear like some high school story. Like,
right?
You're fucking band girls,
dude,
bitches.
I was so innocent.
Nah, that's someone that's not innocent.
That's what he says.
I went to college and I broke out.
Really?
Yeah, I've got super religious, strict parents.
Okay.
And so like high school was like get this. High school senior on the football team, right? Driving home from tournaments, there was always this intersection that was like about 10 minutes away from the school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Every game Friday night, it's usually like 1 a.m. because games go late and stuff. One night, it's like midnight, 1 a.m. My coach would call my mom. Hey, we're at this intersection about 10 minutes out from school. Boom.
Damn.
That way my mom knew.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't home in like 30 minutes,
something's up.
Oh,
something
shit.
was up.
Yeah.
Like but that like I didn't go out with
Damn.
friends and hang out after school. Like I went straight home and just.
So did you always know you wanted to leave?
Oh yeah, as soon as
for college.
I was like, so college. So I'm dipping. I don't know about you, but right? I'm getting out. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So I went to college and I was like.
Did you ever get a call like, hey, they call you Delgado. Your parents call you Delgado.
Hey,
Delgado, we're coming up to see you this weekend or coming down.
Nah, they were like we planned it well in advance.
Okay, yeah.
It was a 6 hour.
Then you're like,
they were not
shotgunning, and then your mom walks in like
shotgunning a beer,
right?
like bitches on the bed.
Hell yeah, they got their own shotguns. Yeah,
the dream.
Buy them their own room.
Dream.
Right? Your coach is like, hey, we're 10 minutes out.
Your high school coach.
Yeah, he calls me. He's like, "Hey, we're 10 minutes out." I'm like, fuck.
Damn. All right. Well, shit. What's next story on your list?
All right. So this one.
Yeah, I'm wearing pants.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I figured you
I
were.
can send pictures if you want. Like, I don't know if you edit shit in, but I could show you what it is.
Yeah, we could edit that in, I guess.
Wait, edit
it's
what in?
You'll see. All right. So, Delgado, can you tell us?
I'll pull it out for now because I know what Renee's like.
Yeah. Can you tell us about your tattoo?
Dang.
Oh.
How far back do you want to go into this tattoo story?
I guess could you just go into like why?
Wait,
Well,
what?
So I have a tattoo. It's nothing crazy. It's literally just like this.
No, I'm all staring at the camera.
It's a NIU Wolfpack logo, right? And it's on my thigh.
Yo, this is kind of
Nothing
dope.
crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. No, okay, now is there other people
See,
with
now
this tattoo?
Now he's actually starting to question it.
Hold on.
It's just me.
So you have a Wolfpack tattoo with no
one else.
No
just
one
me.
else.
The lone wolf got his Wolfpack tattoo.
Okay, well, wait a minute. So is that like is it just a coincidence that the NIU Huskies are...
No, he got this for that.
Yeah, no, I got this for like the intention of just like, I don't know, remembering some special people and some good times. And
Okay.
the guy who designed that logo is one of my best friends to this day. Bambi.
Grizz?
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
I wish. Grizz, you're great.
Kind of want to meet this
Bambi,
guy, yeah.
Bambi, you're great. Yeah,
Whoa,
Zach
Bambi.
Peters.
Damn, these names
Yeah.
keep getting better and better.
Yeah,
man.
Zach Peters.
We
Okay.
had a golden age of nicknames.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah. So Bambi designed the logo, and I probably thought about getting it for like a solid year and a half, 2 years before like
You
the
actually-
trigger was pulled.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
No, it wasn't like last minute.
I didn't know that. I thought you guys went out drinking. You're like, fuck it, I'm getting this tattoo.
No, you don't know the story of like how like the tattoo like finally happened. I kept saying like when I get money, but like, you know, broke ass college kid,
Yeah.
you ain't never
Yeah.
gonna have no money. Like
Okay.
I probably wouldn't have gotten a tattoo until like now.
I feel better knowing that this was premeditated. I thought,
Yeah, no, it was
You
like
thought
it was,
he drew it on a napkin and they went out and like
no, this was
It's
like,
hey,
I
can-
went.
Can you put this on me?
right here. Yeah.
No, like I went to 2 shops. I had them like price it out and stuff. Like I did some research and
Okay, but
Oh,
you
this
always
makes
knew
me feel
you
so much
wanted
better.
a Wolfpack tattoo.
like eventually, like at one point, I like saw this and I was like when we made that logo, I was like that's
Okay.
like that's it.
that's
gonna be my
that's
first
pretty
tattoo.
badass logo.
I had actually, now that I think about this a little bit more, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I had a faulty narrator,
Oh,
Who was your narrator?
Jose.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
first of all, don't listen to anything Jose says.
wait, was Jose there?
No.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
like finally
this is
clicking
why,
now.
This is why you don't like. I know Jose came on the show to talk shit about me. No,
Oh, wow.
I'm just messing.
So guys, I gotta
I'm
tell you about this
just
Delgado guy, right? This one time he had a napkin on the tattoo on a napkin.
No, so like I kept saying, I'm gonna tell the whole story just to
All right.
be
I'm
real about
excited
how it
now.
happened, and like the story is just pretty stupid and crazy, but it's stupid. So like I've been talking about the tattoo for a while, and I knew I wanted it, and for this damn freaking invitational
Uh-huh.
for the Beer Olympics, we're sitting in our apartment one day. So it's me, Mike Armstrong, Ben Connors, Beyblade, and Mitch O'Day. That we lived together in 7-Eleven.
That's what their apartment was
That
called.
was
It wasn't
well. It
like-
was,
Yeah,
it was
I was
our
thinking,
address.
yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
7-Eleven Lucinda
Yeah.
Ave in DeKalb. # NIU. You know.
not as good as 36.
Yeah. No, nowhere near. From the stories I've heard, I never got to go to 36.
Yeah.
That's sad.
You
But-
were never around during like the prime of 36.
Yeah.
But
But anyways, we're sitting there and we're watching The Water Boy. Like it just came out on Netflix. We're watching it
Yeah.
and we're like,
the Adam Sandler movie.
yeah.
Okay.
And Ben goes, "Yo, we should be the Water Boy for like Beer Olympics. That should be our team theme." And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, who cares? Like, let's do it.
yeah.
And so they're like, Delgado, you should be Farmer Fran. And it was right in that damn scene, like at the end of the movie, where Farmer Fran is like rubbing his nipples and like doing this shit like with his hair and stuff. And like I was like, all right, like whatever. I don't care who I am. It's like
Yeah.
Beer Olympics. We're all gonna be drunk as fuck anyways.
Yeah.
Like whatever. And then he goes, but you got to get your nipple pierced because Farmer Fran has his nipple pierced. And I'm like,
That's a big commitment.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Right.
That's the end of that conversation.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not happening. Like, no.
Yeah.
So then we like discuss it. They like keep on it. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? My boys got me. Let's put it to a team vote. We put it in a group chat. I lost. Like,
Oh, jeez.
it was like 23-3. Like, we got wrecked.
Obviously.
Oh,
wow.
my God. So then I was like, oh, like, I'm a man of my word, but I'm gonna have a condition here. I will pierce my nipple if and only if I have enough money to get my tattoo in the next like 3 hours.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
In 20 minutes, I had $150 in my Venmo balance.
Wow. Damn.
So I literally like took that, hit that instant transfer.
Yep.
Went straight to the tattoo shop.
That's
Sat
badass.
down. I was like, "Here you go. Make this shit happen."
Yeah.
Like 3 days later, I experienced the most painful thing in the world: getting my nipple pierced.
Yeah.
Do you still have it?
So yeah.
I was gonna say, was it just for like?
So I originally, it was just gonna be for one day. I was about to, after homecoming, I was gonna take it off.
Mm-hmm.
And then this girl that I was talking to at the time, who now has like been my girlfriend for like a year and a half.
Nice.
She's like, beer pong game. I win. You keep that in through graduation. You win.
Oh shit.
You can take it out now. And I was like, fine, let's do this. Like, easy. And then we picked each other's partners. I gave her like a confident partner. I gave her Mark.
Okay, that's
And
a
it's
decent
like,
partner.
it's a decent partner. Like, I didn't.
That's
like,
a solid 4 cups.
She gave me the worst person I've ever seen.
Oh jeez.
This girl trolled the whole game, and I took us to overtime.
Damn.
Like, it was Mark and Bree versus me. I took us to overtime, and then in the first round of overtime, Mark hits the top cup, and then she hits a cup, and balls back, and they hit the next 2, and I was like, "There's no chance."
Yeah.
So I left it through graduation. Literally day of graduation, like I walked across the stage, I went out to have lunch with my family, and went back to my girl's house, and I took it out.
Mm-hmm.
Man, like this past November or so, I'm going back to DeKalb. I was like thinking about my nipple ring
Reminiscing.
As you're driving.
as I'm driving to DeKalb. So I stopped and got it redid. So
Oh damn! Holy shit!
Now it's there. We're back.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
I was like, you know what? I liked it, but it hurt worse the second time.
Oh, I bet you're like opening up a.
Yeah. He was like going through. He's like, oh, fighting a little scar tissue. I was like, just fucking do it. This shit hurts.
He's like trying to walk you through it. It's like, all right, so I'm going through the scar tissue.
And this is the first layer. Here we go.
Yeah.
Damn.
It hurt real bad, but yeah, that's how I got my tattoo for free.
Okay.
That's
Paid
way different
for-
from the story I heard.
Well,
Paid
what did
for
Jose
by
say?
the team. Yeah, what did Jose say?
And I don't even remember exactly, because this is just, he told it once and that was it. And I think this was before you were in our group chat, so you weren't there to like defend yourself.
Probably.
So the way I heard it was, they made a bet where if Delgado lost, he would get a tattoo. Otherwise, someone else would get their nipple pierced.
No.
And you had lost the bet, so you got the tattoo. And then
So it was either or. Yeah.
No, something that did come from this was if I got my nipple pierced, this other kid was gonna get a lip tattoo.
Oh shit.
Oh, was that Sploosh?
Yeah, Sploosh.
Okay.
Splooge? That's a badass name.
Yeah,
Isn't that what they were
his,
eating in holes?
Yes,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
okay.
feet stuff that like, made your feet smell better. Yeah, dude.
Damn, that's dope.
Oh, maybe
Okay.
that's what it was.
Yeah, so Sploosh. Yeah, and then Sploosh bitched out for like 8 months, and then eventually he got Sploosh tattooed on his bottom lip. It was
Oh
great.
shit! So it wasn't. Damn.
Yeah, it was completely unrelated.
That's like
that's
the only
crazy.
case of someone giving themselves their own nickname and it actually stuck.
Yeah,
Because I think he showed up one day and
He's like, so it's like
call me Sploosh.
his name is Alex
Sploosh.
Danalushkin, and we were trying to say his last name. He's just like, just call me Sploosh, and we're like, oh, that works. Like,
Like, all
Damn.
right.
Damn. That's
Sploosh
dope.
sounds good. We'll go.
Wait,
with
do you
Sploosh.
have a nickname?
No, because
Oh.
my name was short already.
Well,
And there wasn't
Ren.
another one of me.
Damn.
There wasn't like 2 Erics or
So you didn't really need
a
a.
complicated last name or something.
Yeah.
I had a nickname at Iowa State. Nice.
Damn. Wait. Are you super anti?
No, I just never really got one. I didn't need one,
Oh.
I guess. Or like a permanent one. Like as Delgado kind of went through, they would just take the first syllable and just call me Riri.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, doesn't really count as a nickname. You're
Yeah.
not being creative, guys.
Wait. So what was your Iowa State nickname?
Manny.
Manny. What
Yeah. So I was taking this like psychology class with a bunch of the kids on the team. It was like 2 days after I met them.
Yeah.
And so it was like my first class where I finally knew someone in
Mm-hmm.
college. I was like this like bright-eyed freshman who like I needed to make some friends.
Yeah.
So
You're
I
having
sat
that panic attack.
Yeah, so I sat next to them in this psych class, right?
Yeah.
And like they're all like sophomores, like this is a throwaway class that they're
Yeah.
just here for that easy A to boost their GPA. And I'm like that kid who's like professor.
Trying.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Can you
like,
spell that?
Yeah. Hey, what time out? You're going too fast. Everyone. Like I was like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I could tell that I was being a little weird. And so I like tried to chill out a little bit. And our professor played a clip from Modern Family
Uh-huh.
where the kid, like the little chubby Hispanic dude, Manny, like said something.
Okay.
And I literally just like turned to the guys and I said whatever it was, like the same exact way.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Dear Manny.
Yeah.
Damn, that makes
Manny.
sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was called Manny, which was stupid and I hated it.
Damn. Oh wow. So you didn't even like the nickname.
Jose like says it to like piss me off now.
Yeah.
And Mike,
Oh wow.
I'm just like,
That's how bad it is.
What up,
it's not
Manny?
great.
Yeah, it's a bad name.
All right. But well, what about your nickname, Trado? The T Wizzle?
T Whizzle, Tea Time, Treetop. Actually, Treetop's a real one. There was like we had a substitute in like middle school.
He called you Treetop?
No, but he I hated him, right? Like him and I were like always bumping heads. And he's like, "Oh, what's your name?" And then I was like, "Oh, it's Trado." He's like, "No, it's not. Like, what's your real name?" I was like, "My name's Trado." And then finally I was like, "My name's Treetop." And then he's like, "Get out of my class." But no, like pretty much Microsoft Word, every time like I would spell my last name, it would give me like
It would be red.
yeah, it would be red. And then the first suggestion would always be like Treetop instead of Trado. So I was like, fuck it, it's Treetop. Yeah. So that's like the only nickname I have outside of my last name.
That's pretty annoying though. Microsoft Word always
Oh, yeah,
my
for
name,
sure.
too. All right. So the last thing that I want to close out on is I don't even know what this is. I don't even know how I found it really, but there's this clip that I found on Reddit.
Damn, the link.
Yeah, the link.
Here we go.
And I'm trying to think of what's the best way for you guys. Like maybe you just both watch it at the same time.
Yeah, because it's not on YouTube, right? So we can't.
Yeah, it's on. Or hold on, let me click the link and find out what it's on again. No, it's embedded into Reddit. That's some bullshit. Okay, so let me load this up. Let me see if I can rotate my phone screen. Do all this.
So what were you looking for? Or you just came across this random ass video?
I was looking for a picture for a different segment.
Okay.
And I came across this instead, and I lost it when I saw it. So I kind of want to play this for you guys, and then to your best of your abilities, like how did we get here? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure this is preloaded and everything. I'm gonna connect to the Wi-Fi real quick because apparently it's taking forever to load.
All right. Do you ever use Reddit?
Yeah, when I'm bored,
Okay.
just sit there and
I'm new to Reddit, so like
yeah, I was
yeah.
still pretty new.
All right, hold on. This Wi-Fi is not working, man.
I don't know, man. It might be your mobile device here.
No, I'm connected to the Cubs Wi-Fi.
Jesus, don't tell everybody. No.
Because now people are gonna
All right.
come. They're gonna
All right,
find out where
Cubs.
you live
The
and fucking steal
password
your Wi-Fi.
treetop. No.
Okay, here we go. This is good. Oh, it does that dumb thing. Like, you know how some websites, they only preload like a certain amount no matter how good your internet is?
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those.
Nice.
Stupid.
All right, so here's the video. Hopefully you guys can
Do you
see
want
it
me
from
to
there.
hold it or?
Yeah, you want to hold it and then just hit play.
Alright, we're gonna play a game. Okay. You ready? You wanna go first? Okay. Would you rather? Okay, you can go first. Okay. Would you rather show your tits at a party in front of a bunch of guys?
I already did that. That's not fair.
Or would you rather fuck my boyfriend and tell me you're at Tiffany's house?
Dang, I already did that. That's not fair.
No.
Turn it off.
No.
Oh shit.
No. I already know. He told me. So
Told you what?
he told me that you guys fucked. I already know.
Well, the last thing that he told me was that you were just his fucking side bitch.
Are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out. No, get out.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now?
Bro, what the hell?
All right, so I guess
That's the most random thing.
we could put that in post so everyone can see it.
Yeah.
With you guys. So
What?
how do you think they got there? Like, clearly they're friends, right? That's what I took away from the video.
Yeah,
Like,
they had plans to chill, and then her boyfriend told her, so then she's like, I'm gonna bring this shit up, bitch.
But she did it in such a way where it was like unexpected.
She's like, I want to see your reaction all the time because you're such a hoe.
Yeah.
Damn.
But like, okay, so like they're friends, right?
Mhm.
This girl's boyfriend is like a mutual friend or something of both of them. But I can't figure it out. Like, did the boyfriend like cheat
Damn.
on her and then like he felt bad, so he told her, and then like
Nah,
she's
he probably got
confronting her?
caught doing something.
Yeah, he probably got. Well,
Like
I don't know.
she probably read messages, or,
Yeah. Well,
like,
or he like there's no way he was just like, hey babe, fuck
Cheated
your
on
best
you.
friend.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no, because she specifically said, yeah.
he told me.
yeah, but I
you
think
know?
she found it.
Okay.
She's like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, what is this? And he's like, oh,
Shit, the
that's,
jig is up.
yeah.
It's me and Tiffany. And
Damn.
you're like,
Oh, okay, so it's like, damn, he told me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
Like, I'm
the other
caught.
thing, like we're completely passing over the first item of the would you rather. Like, would you rather show your tits at a party with a bunch of guys you know? And she's
Oh,
like,
so-
I already did that.
Yeah.
So she already established that
Yeah.
she's like a hoe. Like,
So she's
Yeah.
like, are they both hoes? Like, are they out
Oh.
hoeing together? And then like she broke the hoe code.
the hoe. code.
you know, is that what this is?
She's like, hoes
Damn.
before bros, come on.
Yeah.
Before you know it, she ain't your hoe no more.
Yeah.
So like that, I had so many questions after I watched this, and like
I just want to know how you got there. Really, like, how did,
like
So I was looking for a picture.
Yeah, right.
and like why is she so good? Like before she said like, or would you rather fuck my boyfriend? Like she was so calm, like it was so happy, like it was such a nice environment.
like all day she was leading up to that
Yeah,
question.
but
Yeah.
she like premeditated it.
Yeah,
she
she'd been
knew.
thinking how she was gonna do this
Yeah.
all day. She's
Damn.
like, all right, I'm gonna press play, right? And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna be like, so we're gonna play a game.
And like you know,
also,
it was
what
so
where do you
friendly.
think she put that? Like, was that like a Facebook Live?
I don't know.
That would be
Damn, that'd
crazy if it was a
shady.
Facebook Live. And then she's like, turn it off. Like,
Yeah.
She'd be
everyone's
like, no, everybody knows now.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I tagged you in this shit.
damn. And she got tagged. Yo, it's
And
over.
like what's I don't know, man. That made my day.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like, how does the boyfriend feel?
He probably got tagged too.
He probably got tagged. Like,
Right?
he's like, fuck. Like, I gotta stop talking to all these girls now.
Damn.
Because they're all on my timeline. Like, let me just throw out my whole Facebook. Like, start all
It's
over.
over. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's such a good way to like expose her.
I don't. And then like the fact that she was so good about it and like how she like changed on a dime.
Yeah.
It feels like she's done this before. You know, like this isn't
Yeah.
this isn't her
She
first
been,
rodeo.
She been having a cheating ass boyfriend.
Right.
She knows
Oh,
what
so
it's
this is not her first time being like.
yeah, that's
like first time
cheated
outing
on.
her friend.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't believe you did this. Like
Right.
Tiff did this, but I can't believe
Oh,
that
wow.
you did
Right,
this.
like that doesn't seem like a first, like the first time someone gets
Yeah.
cheated on with like their best friend. I don't
Yeah.
feel like that.
She's like, last time I wrote a letter, this time I'm gonna out you in a video.
Yeah,
like when it happens
there's
again.
like a
Right.
level of escalation.
Damn. So what would be her next like?
So like the next time she's
And
gonna like,
Jumbotron at a playoff game.
yeah, she's gonna like get a billboard on
She's
the
gonna
expressway
pay.
or some shit.
Yeah. Damn.
It'll be like cute, like a marriage proposal at first. It'll be like, Tyler, will you stop cheating on my ass?
Stop cheating me on my
Stop-
ass
stop
with this
cheating with my
bitch.
best friend.
Wow.
She told me everything.
And she slipped the 20 to like the camera guy to like put him on the jumbo
yeah,
screen.
he's out
Damn.
there. She like got on one knee and then pushes like a beer in his face. Like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, that would be epic.
All right, but yeah, that's the last thing I had. So
Nice. Good shit.
I'm all tapped out.
Well, to close out, thank you for coming on the show, man.
oh, dude, it was a blast.
Yeah, yeah.
man. It was a great.
Hopefully, we could get some of the other NIU Frisbee guys to come on and
Some of the other
and
ambiguous
share
names.
their
Yeah.
their experiences.
Yeah.
Real quick before we go, what is your most favorite NIU like memory of all time?
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's a good question.
ooh, kill him.
Dang.
I'm like off the top, like go through your catalog of like.
He's going through it. I can
I
see it.
know,
in
I
his
can
eyes.
feel it, yeah.
Like there's like I don't know, like there's like a lot of good things that happened to me at NIU, but I think one of my favorite was during my farewell tour.
Uh-huh.
We were at MLC too, and we were at this house, and my buddy had bought me a bottle of some expensive ass whiskey, and we were at this like Airbnb. We were chilling, and all the guys like got together. We had this circle, and we were just like gonna toast. I'm like, hey, thanks guys for everything, and then all of a sudden, we were toasting, like, everyone had a story to say, and we were, like, toasting after every story.
Oh,
And,
jeez.
like,
Oh shit!
And they
So
were
you
all, like,
refill
yeah,
after that?
so
Oh,
we were,
nice.
like, refilling. So, like, we started sipping instead of taking, like, a shot. But, like, it was, like, 12 different stories of me, like, puking from drinking.
Oh, wow.
As you're drinking.
And, like, they're like, oh, I remember Delgado at Myrtle Beach, and I remember Delgado did this in our apartment,
Yeah.
and Delgado did this in our house.
Damn.
And Delgado at this party, I was like, I don't know what I can say.
Like, I'll drink to that.
I was like, you're right, there it is again.
Yeah.
And then, like, there were one or two, like, good ones where it was like, oh, Delgado, like, taught me this or that, but everyone else was like, I remember he was so fucked up. And I'm like, yeah, well,
Damn.
that
Well,
happens.
That's
what
the
I
problem
do.
with that, because like one person will bring up like this time you were really drunk, and then
Yeah.
everyone else will just keep doing it.
And they all have different stories. Like, damn, like y'all couldn't just hang out together one time. Y'all
You guys couldn't just agree on one story? Damn.
Like
That's
my
like-
ass had to puke every time we were hanging out. Each one of you had a custom puke story.
And like you could probably like those same people, I bet you could like re-go again and tell new stories.
Yeah, right? Damn, that's crazy.
Because like my girlfriend Bree was like there, and she was like just starting to meet my friends, and she's
She's
just
like,
like,
what the fuck?
traumatized. She's like, you puked for that?
Wow.
You puked for that, and you puked for that, and I was like, yeah, I
Yeah.
vomit
So
a
you
lot.
gotta remember that time you woke up and you just puked.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, shout out to Delgado for waking up at 6 a.m. and puking. Yo, that's crazy, man. Or like, remember that one time you got a tattoo and then you puked? Nah.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's
I didn't
crazy.
puke, but I puked at that homecoming
Oh, man.
at the Paralympics.
Or the
Damn.
one time when we were taking shots of Malort, you went to the bathroom.
Oh no, that's the worst
Wait,
one.
you taking shots of Malort?
So
Taking
we-
shot-
okay, so like I need to preface this. There was one time where I was like really down, and I wrote in our group chat. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm so dead inside. I bet I could take 6 shots of Malort in 30 minutes with no chaser and not make a face.
Oh, I've actually tried
And
that.
everyone's like, nah. So then me and Mike did it. Like I did it. Mike only got to like 3 or 4 before he was
Classic
like, I'm
Mike.
out. But I did it. And so I felt like a boss, and I was like, Malort ain't shit. Like Malort ain't shit. And so every time someone's like, let's have a shot of Malort, I'm like, let's do it. And like I can do it, but for some reason this one night we did one, and the first one it was good. And then like 10 minutes later, like it was fine. Like I was
Yeah.
fine. It wasn't good. It still tastes like butthole.
Like Malort.
Yeah, like Malort.
Yeah,
Right?
but like then the second one, it was like, I was like, ooh, that one didn't sit real well. So like
Yeah.
I went into the bathroom, but nothing happened yet. Like I was just like, all right, I think I'm good.
That deep breath in the bathroom. Yep.
And so like I opened the door, and I literally look out the door. Mike's got the bottle, and he's like, another one. I literally just see it like pour out the bottle into the shot glass, and like I puke onto the wall. And I like go into the bathroom like puking, and the toilet's right
No
there.
way.
And I like overshot the toilet and came back.
So now you're just spraying everything.
But ask anyone, I always clean up after myself.
You did.
That's like
Well.
one thing. Like I've never not like I will puke inside, outside, on your house, on your car. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'll clean it up. I'll disinfect it. I'll make it smell nice. Like I've never.
Oh, there-
I've
yeah, that's
never, like,
respectable. Yeah,
every
you-
time I get my shit done.
It was the best. Watching someone who just came out of the bathroom because we thought he puked.
Yeah.
No, I had it. Yeah.
Comes out of the bathroom, takes one look at the table.
Yo,
I was
that's
like,
crazy.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, you heard it here first,
Yeah,
ladies
that's
and
my
gentlemen.
that's my Delgado drink story. I'll cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
cheers to that. Everyone else does that.
This has been Trader Without a Radio. Trado, Renee from the other day.
True.
Delgado. I just want to call you Malort from now on.
Delgado
Whatever,
Malort.
dude.
Malort. Something catchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. You already know how it goes. Tune in next week where we sold our radio for.
Pen that's actually good.
Ooh.
Damn.
I had to throw that one in there.
A pen that's actually good.
You don't even want to know.
All right. We'll save it for next week. Thank you guys.